Hi there. So this is the first kit, and this is the eco printing, and in it you'll get the large square of linen, Belgian linen, that's been mordanted in aluminium acetate and has a soya milk coating applied to it as well. You get the couple of marigolds, a firecracker that'll dye green, and the yellow, which is your normal marigolds, and a bit of twine. You'll also need something to steam it. So I've got this steam pot, but if you put some water in the bottom. I picked this up at the charity shop, but you can, if you've got one of these steamers, they're again relatively cheap. Just something to keep it up off the bottom of the pot, so let it steam, or even something like that would do. Put the lid on and the steam would come up. So it's the steam that you're wanting, the heat to break the bonds and to fix the dye stuffs to the fabric. So yeah, that's what you'll need as well. But other than that, I also have cut this into 4 so I get more to play with. So I'll put that by the by, and I'll put these by the by because I've actually got some firecracker marigolds here, and these are the normal marigolds. And let's do this. So I've let the samples of fabric sit in some just normal fresh water for about 5 minutes. It opens up the fibres and just lets the fabric get a little bit damp, and that will help with the process as well. So we'll just, and what I've done is I have just folded it neatly there. So we've got a line, and we're going to spread our dye stuffs on this half, fold it over to make a mirror print. So I'm going to use the firecracker, and what you need to do is just pull the flower out of the sheath, I think, whatever it's called, and then just scatter these. It's so simple and so mindful, and you're going to get unique prints. And these are the seeds, I suppose, but it's the flower petals really that are going to make the colour. There we go. So that was one flower, and you get plenty of these flowers in the kit, but I'm going to put some more in. You can remember the outside. Some people forget about that, because the fabric will go right to the end, and you can use this for slow stitching, or I'll put a link to another video I've made of slow stitching patchwork. Now I see this line here, you really don't want an empty space there, but you don't want to overfilled either. So there's, you know, the more you do this, the more you kind of get a feel for it. But I'm going to put some by, there's another one, right by the line that I'm going to fold it, and I'm going to try and make these as evenly spread as possible. So these are the firecracker ones, so these should give you some greens. I might give you some yellows as well, but it should give some greens too. I'm just going to fold that over like that, press it down, and now you want to get that fabric pressed onto the dye stuffs, the marigold petals, so it's the pressure as much as the heat that will make the prints for you. So you just want to roll this up as tightly as you can, and then roll this up again as tight as you can to apply that pressure. And then with your twine, again as tight as you can. And this is cotton twine, so you can it might die, you never know. You can always use that. It's stranded, so you could always use it for embroidery if you wanted later. You don't want to waste anything, do you? Now, so we'll cut that off and just give it a tie. There we go. And I'm going to repeat the process with the other one. I'm going to fold it diagonally just for a wee bit of a change. And I'm going to use the yellow ones this time. So again, you just pull this out and scatter. Now, you can scatter these in straight lines. It's not so much these seeds. Well, they will give something, but it's the actual flowers that you're interested in. And just be present in that moment of enjoying scattering these flowers about. Kids would love this. Well, they do. I've done it a few times with kids. There we go. Remembering that the edges. I'm going to fold it that way. And then I'm going to roll this up over itself. You can roll it any way you want. And as tight as you can. And then make a wee snail. Again, as tight as you can. Ensure there's great contact between the fabric and the dye stuff. And again, I'm just going to wrap this around as tightly as possible. Oops. Making sure that that ends in. That's enough. There we go. And those I'm going to pop into the bottom of my steamer and take it to the stove and make sure there's a lot of steam building up. And with if you've got a set of tongs, it would be good to be able to turn them over after half an hour. So 20 minutes, half an hour, depends how much steam you've got, and I'll show you the results. Okay, thank you. Steamed, so I've let them cool down. That's quite important. And let's open them up. The first one is you can already see the colour coming through, can't you? I'll move that one out there. Unwrap it. And let's see. Well, this is the second one we did. This is the yellow. I'll just unfold it. Oh, you can see the lots of colour coming through. And open it up. Oh, look at that. These unique prints. And let's just take a moment to enjoy that. Get rid of all the bits. There you go, lovely unique prints. And because we did it on the diagonal, there's a bit of a diagonal ghost printing happening. But yeah, there you go, lovely, lovely blobs of colour. Yeah, beautiful. I'll move that one out of the way. You can see it's on both sides. Lovely piece of cloth. And the second one, I think I need the scissors for this one. And you can already see that it's a lot greener with the firecracker marigold. And we'll open this one up. There we go. Just unroll it. Oh, look at that colour. And again, oh, glorious. Deep colours, deep greens from the red firecracker. Take a moment to appreciate all that colour that nature's given us. Beautiful. Beautiful. And yeah, you can see there's some ghost prints happening, but I like that. And there isn't a line up the middle because we positioned the botanics, and that is just lovely, unique. And again, it's on both sides. These ones, the yellow, may be less mature, flower seedy, but it's a nice combination of the greens and yellows. So there you go, that's what you to expect with a kit. Thank you.